I have no idea about other people. However, I'm genuinely considering purchasing more XRP here very soon, and I'll be outlining everything in today's video, guys. First things first. The owners of Just and Gemini cryptocurrency exchange give Donald Trump 30 Bitcoin valued at $2 million in order to cease the Biden administration's battle against cryptocurrency. Well, that's right, and keep in mind that this is how the sitting chair right now, guys. Gary goes there too, so it's evident that they're all connected. So this is really positive news. It appears that the DT folks are incredibly enthusiastic about cryptocurrencies. Thus, this is unquestionably a good thing that happened at this moment. Guys, those things are necessary because just a few hours ago, a California judge ordered that a lawsuit against Bank XRP be allowed to proceed to trial. The lawsuit alleges that CEO Brad Garlinghouse violated California securities laws by making false statements in a 2017 interview. Wow, these things never end. What's taking place? Please, I'm becoming angry. Perhaps I should just sell everything. What happens if I just sell it to everyone and make money? I'm not here to force chump change though. Guys, that wasn't my original intention when I came here to win it. Go home, folks, or hit a home run? That's not a hilarious decision, but that's just me. It makes perfect sense that everyone is becoming irate and outraged in the comments right now. It's time to move their workplace away from the doubters. I give up, right? People say, God assist us. This is really ridiculous. XRP has been prepared. Wow, you guys are right. It appears that bankrupt Cowling requires a bailout. But hold on a second. Someone said that, guys, now BC backers predicted this kind of news. Okay, so here's the interesting part. I longed XRP. Let me tell you what happened after I never took profits. I like what happened when I longed for XRP exactly here at the absolute bottom. When it collapsed again, it destroyed me. Guys, the second long was here making tremendous gains. This measured 49x. All right, so this is the reason. The Chris Larsson hack occurred when XRP was trading at roughly 49 cents or 48 cents, which is why the bad news at the bottom is now being revealed to you guys. Thus, if I could see XRP close below, it would be my game plan. Please wait as I show you that XRP closed below this level, which is around 47 cents, creating a bullish divergence. Guys, the race indication is rising while the price is down. Once more, I'm craving extra P. No financial advice here, but I'm prepared to go. Why? This information is released. Allow the BC backer to elucidate for you all. I should consider that it has less to do with, say, manipulating the real prices. However, my personal belief in the cryptocurrency market is that stories emerge when they should, and that there are likely coordinated efforts to have news events happen when they do. I could put on my tinfoil hat and say that this is extreme, and I'm not just talking about a few venture capitalists. We've seen government actions take place when they should, particularly those involving the SEC, but what's been really fascinating is what's happening with XRP right now. I'm finding this really, really strange because it reminded me a little bit of deja vu. However, we'll be discussing that piece that was just published, guys, and how tiny it is. In contrast to the SEC, yes, but let's move on. Everything has to entirely go for XRP to become free. Since we've moved down, there hasn't been any news that has captivated me as much. Where's the news that will actually terrify people, I ask you? We simply haven't had the breakthrough that will allow them to come out of their shells. And even yesterday, we received some encouraging news. According to the consensus, if their EM survives the SEC today, we're happy to announce a significant victory for Ethereum developers, technology providers, and industry participants. The enforcement division of Ethereum handles our securities transactions, so good news is at the bottom. We all get to purchase the low, which is very fantastic news. Since this isn't how things usually work out, we'll discuss how these bottoms typically occur here and urge you to exercise caution because they still might be a shock to hear the news, but there might be one more low guy. Since we typically revisit these low points, or at the very least return there, guys, that pertains to cryptocurrency markets or pricing, but hold on, you do recall terrible news, don't you? However, try to guess this or look this up. Significant shorting activity of XRP and 80. Prepare yourself for this GME style short squeeze, yes? Right now, a lot of individuals are shorting XRP and other coins, which is why financing is bad. I'm rather certain of it. People. Let's talk about it. All right, so keep in mind there will be unpleasant news released at a certain moment. Never forget if XRP drops below 47 cents once more. This isn't humorous device, guys, I'm sure of it, but a California judge has broken with her New York counterpart and sent a lawsuit involving repo securities to trial. Let's get back to that. It was pointed out by someone. But why is everyone freaking out, you ask? Has anyone perused the essay in its entirety? It's only directed at Brad. Only Brad Garlinghouse is the target, and the other 4 class action lawsuits were dismissed. Is this burger nothing at all? Guys, this is really nothing, but once more there is bad news at the bottom. You get scared of them. Guys, don't let yourself become rattled. Although it's a waste of money, let's read it anyhow to see what ideas we might generate. In other words, it might be said that a California judge has decided to move on with a civil securities complaint against Ripple, partially rejecting a decrypto firm's request for summary judgment in a lawsuit claiming the CEO of Ripple made false claims in a 2017 broadcasted interview and broke state securities laws. Not registering claims, we are happy that the California courts have dismissed all class action lawsuits, leaving only one individual state law claim that will go to trial. They dumped everything else outside, men, and according to the lawsuit, Garlinghouse broke California securities laws by pretending to be extremely long on XRP while concurrently selling millions of XRP on different cryptocurrency exchanges between 17 and 18 of 2017. What are your thoughts on this, guys? I want to know why everyone is waging a full-scale assault on the XRP community, the XRP ledger, and Ripple XRP. It's beyond me. Seems strange to me, don't you think, guys? This is really, really bizarre. I'm not sure why, but I have a strange feeling that something extremely shady is happening since Ethereum is giving him a free pass. You never want to look back, but XRP Bitcoin is giving him a pass. Yes, you guys can go ahead and put on a spounder and whatnot now with XRP because of Bitcoin. They're going after it hard. This doesn't add up, does it? The action should be dismissed, according to court documents, since XRP does not fit the definition of a security. This was the argument made by Ripple lawyers. According to our testing procedures, this precludes the possibility of a claim for deceptive representations made in relation to a specific security. Recall that they already declared XRP to be not a security, correct? Oh, these guys are nuts. In contrast to Ripple's attempts to enable XRP's use in cross-border payments, among other things, the courts fail to identify any legal basis for a reasonable investor to have anticipated profit from broad cryptocurrency market trends. As a result, the courts are unable to determine that Ripple's actions would have prevented a reasonable investor from expecting to profit from the efforts of others. Sir, Alderode further stated in a statement that Torres is making a decision in the SE's case. Nothing is still in place here. Guys, that decision is disturbed, right? XRP is obviously no longer a security. Straight from Freddie Riz here, although these were procedural victories, a different community attorney supported Ripple in the Oakland class action lawsuit. The judge granted Ripple's request for summary judgment, allowing the class to pursue unrestricted claims for unregistered securities and state law securities. The district court class action regarding whether XRP is a security is still pending. However, the courts determined that a jury must determine whether all three prongs of the Howey test are satisfied. As for the individual claim made by one plaintiff, it is likely that the matter will be settled due to the minuscule damages and unfavorable jury verdict that could arise if the plaintiff prevails. In conclusion, the court states that the jury will decide whether or not XRP is a security in the context of retail buyers on an exchange. This means that the legal issue is not one for the jury to decide, and the cryptocurrency community should continue to push for federal legislation since it seems absurd that XRP will soon be considered a security in California but not in New York. However, keep in mind that they did not state on the tour that XRP is not a security. Yes, guys, each them at the end. Except for Ethereum and its ICOs, none of these coins are known to be securities. By Ripple, 250 million XRP were traded. Observe those 122 million. How come CC was all right once more? Isn't $102.6 million kind of strange? Okay, so could this just be a coincidence at this point? Guys, I'm pretty sure this isn't a burger, but that's just my opinion. Thus, I have no concerns about this. Why, you ask? If they just dump it a little bit more, I'm attempting to buy XRP because Scotts receives awful news once more at the bottom. We truly state it in order to determine good news. I'm truly prepared, and I'll be at the top right for Bitcoin and everything else, guys. Recall that while the institutional adoption infrastructure is already in place, regulation is the clinical flow of the switch moments for cryptocurrency adoption. Guys, rules are necessary. Keep in mind that it doesn't matter if this is a tiny guy or a nothing burger. It is imperative that there be no single litigation pertaining to Brad Garlinghouse. Larsson, Chris, and Schwartz, David, hey guys, who's